Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Oh, might be. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. 1-0 then. Real find themselves in a position of menace. And clears the danger. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Victor Osimhen. Chances on. Chance still on. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Well read to ease the pressure. Leipzig with the ball again. Ikoma Luis Openda. Can he put it away? Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. And that was a very fine read. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Is it going to be? In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Romani. Openda. Now with Hamšík. Confident looking run from Hamšík. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, the ball moving again, with Leipzig very much in charge after the first 45. Will the pattern be the same in the second half? Cherki. Really, oh, what an opportunity! And it's got to be. And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Rudiger. The ball with Luka Modric. And winning it back. Mbappe. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Osimhen. Cherki. Osimhen. Will it be? What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. "15 minutes left for play. Strong but fair tackle. Well, that ball looks promising. And in with a real chance. And a simple clearance, a good one. Happy to shoot. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Substitution for Real Madrid. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Aurelien Tchouameni, Eduardo Camavinga. And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a story of positivity for Leipzig.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Well, it could be on for him here. They'll be disappointed with the way that attack ended. Kaká. Hazard. Rivaldo. Zidane on the ball. And teammates around him. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Leipzig come away with it. Ikoma Luis Openda. Ante Budimir. Now with Kimmich. Cherki. Openda. Martin de Roon. Rivaldo. And Leipzig come away with it. Osimhen. Ikoma Luis Openda. It might be. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Capdevila. The right place to cut out the pass. Zinedine Zidane. Ante Budimir. And a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Never really close to the goal. And it will be a goal kick. Victor Osimhen. Ikoma Luis Openda. The first half here comes to an end. And the second half is underway. Leipzig have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. Bernardo Silva. He's in here. Well, what a stop that was. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Eden Hazard. Kaká. Budimir with it. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Bernardo Silva. And a bit short with the clearance. Well, threat averted. Rivaldo. Ante Budimir. Zinedine Zidane. They couldn't maintain possession. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Osimhen. On to Silva. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Kaká. And here's Rivaldo. Straight forward for the keeper.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Oh, he's in behind. It's opened up for him. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Rivaldo. Ante Budimir. Nicely timed tackle. And the electronic board showing what... And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end. And a story of positivity for Leipzig.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's RB Leipzig against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Free kick awarded then by the referee. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw-in. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Osimhen. Kulusevski. On to Adalah. Hamšík. Openda. Osimhen. Good tackle. And the ball back with Leipzig now. And he's in. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Liam Delap. Hamšík. Ikoma Luis Openda. Cherki. Oh, in with a chance! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Underway once more, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Ryan Cherki. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. Hamšík. Well, the half-time interval is fast approaching. It's Leipzig leading here. Stuart, your overall take?
Yes, they're defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Osimhen. Making sure nothing came of it. Martin de Roon. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, and the responsibility falls on PSG to show a bit of fighting spirit. Victor Osimhen. Hamšík. Hamšík. Danger still on. Kulusevski. Robbed of it by Maldini. Attacking possibilities for Leipzig. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. So 2-0 now. Kulusevski. Marek Hamšík. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Hamšík. Ikoma Luis Openda. And ball back with PSG now. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. 3 goals without reply. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Ronaldo. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Cherki. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Can he put it in? And he's made headway. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Ikoma Luis Openda. And he's through here. And clears the danger. The final whistle. And that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Charlton. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Openda. Modric. Charlton. The ball with Luka Modric. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Charlton. Victor Osimhen. And he might be through here. Surely now. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Well, a struggle to get it away properly. He succeeds in clearing it. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Appear to be in two minds. Tar. The ball with Luka Modric. Intercepting it intelligently. Moving it forward. Hamšík. Ikoma Lois Openda. Managed to get it out of there. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. Fellaini. Gianluca Zambrotta. And unable to keep possession. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Hamšík, Martin de Roon. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Bobby Charlton. Fellaini. Keeping the ball moving. Charlton must take the lead here. Ikoma Lois Openda. Oh, big chance. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Trippier. Osimhen. Bernardo Silva. 20 minutes remaining. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Zambrotta. Bobby Charlton. And the ball with Shevchenko. Now, who can he play it to? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Silva.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
And Leipzig in a position of menace. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Shevchenko. And on to Charlton. The final whistle. And that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Celtic versus RB Leipzig.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Clean challenge. Milinkovic-Savic. A creative look about this. Marek Hamšík. Openda. Ryan Cherki. And Celtic sloppy in possession. Ikoma Luis Openda. Celtic recovering possession well. And the referee blows for a foul. Milinkovic-Savic. Mbappe with it. Michael Owen. Just narrowly off target. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And not a great challenge, free kick here. Our walls are meant to be immovable, not this one. Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. Makalele. Milinkovic-Savic. Kylian Mbappe. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Cherki. We will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Not the best challenge, free kick. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection! So underway again, following the goal that made things level. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And that'll be a Leipzig throw-in. Bernardo Silva. Well, the pass not finding its target. Mbappe. Milinkovic-Savic. Milinkovic-Savic. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And the ball is moving again. So having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. And he's in. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Bernardo Silva. Osimhen. No problems for the keeper. Joan Capdevila. Showing good defensive judgment. Osimhen. Must take the lead here. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Mbappe. Opportunity it is. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Ikoma Luis Openda. Bernardo Silva. It did look on for them, but not to be. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just 1 goal between them.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Well, they no longer have the ball. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. Easy save. And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's RB Leipzig, and they take on Sampdoria.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
A very effective challenge put in. Marek Hamsik. Paolo Maldini. Blanc. Now with Zambrotta. Patrick Vieira. Gerrard. Bernardo Silva. Victor Osimhen. Ryan Cherki. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Greif. And on to Toure. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Hamsik. Ikoma Luis Openda. Openda. And Czech has it. Patrick Vieira. Steven Gerrard. Laurent Blanc. Yaya Toure. Now with Maldini. There to win it back. Good technique displayed. Might go ahead. And the keeper there to deal with it. Still alive. Well, defensive resilience there. Perfect tackle. Greif. Paolo Maldini. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Maldini. Well, he's lost it. Cherki. And Bronk had enough about him to deal with the threat posed. Dalglish. Leipzig doing well to regain possession here. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Pele. And the ball with Gerrard. Trippier. Now with Silva. 20 minutes to go in this one. Ikoma Luis Openda. Gerrard. Ryan Cherki. Really good challenge. Kenny Dalglish. Theo Hernandez. Ikoma Luis Openda. Osimhen. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. But the danger averted for now.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium. But can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
And that is that. The full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and goal. Neither side did it.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It is Borussia Dortmund, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game.
Big chance! In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Ryan Cherki. In with a chance. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Ikoma Luis Openda. Leipzig moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Müller. Benjamin Šeško. And he read it well defensively. Well, nothing comes of it. And winning it back. Benjamin Šeško. Marek Hamšík. Ryan Cherki. Openda. And Dortmund have the ball again. Pellegrini. Openda. Osimhen. Cherki. Victor Osimhen. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Moving towards the halfway mark in this game, and it's not going to plan at all for Leipzig. That's certainly one way to put it, Stuart. Could be! And the penalty has been given here. Can he put it in? Oh, he's put it wide!
Well, he went for the corner, but he's made a real mess of that.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. And Dortmund will go to the bench. And the ball is rolling again. Leipzig have left themselves with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Can they respond? Crouch. Pellegrini. Ndombele. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Benjamin Šeško. A glorious chance. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And the keeper deals with the danger. Another corner. Martin de Roon. Now with Silva. Went in strongly to win the ball. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Could pull one back here. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Pellegrini. Šeško. Might be a chance here. Šeško. Crouch. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, big chance. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Openda. Silva. Leno. Marcos Llorente. Ndombele. Chalanolu. Peter Crouch. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid versus RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Hamsik. Openda. Cherki. Osimhen. Will it be? It is a decent-looking attack here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Milinkovic-Savic. It's there for him. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0. And they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, just look at this again. It's a great finish. He just caresses the ball beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Cherki. Read it well. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Our walls are meant to be immovable. Not this one. And I think he'll be a bit cross with himself based on that free kick. Not the execution he was looking for. Chalanolu. Ginola. And Leipzig regaining possession. David Ginola. Ryan Cherki. Openda. Well, almost halfway through the match and not quite going to plan for Leipzig in terms of the scoreline. Stuart, what have you made of their first half display?
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this around.
And underway again with Leipzig hoping to find a route back into the game. Figo. Theo Hernandez. On to Hamšík. Cherki. Openda. Osimhen. Bernardo Silva. Ryan Cherki. Çalhanoğlu. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Hamšík. Ryan Cherki. Openda. Ball played nicely. Real chance. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, just look at this. He couldn't have placed it any better, could he? The keeper had absolutely no chance there.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Can he put them in front? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Now, what on earth happened there? And into the last 15 minutes of action. Dirk Kuyt.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These Real fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Victor Osimhen. Openda. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Well, high marks for that pass. And he's in. Couldn't quite hang on. So that will be all for this game. And a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. Could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.